Mm. Welcome, my dearest youngsters. Another day to be together for some time to learn one more aspect from Bhagavad Gita to help ourselves to reach our own goals. And I'm sure you had a wonderful Deepavali celebrated yesterday. Traditionally, joyfully, brightly, colorfully, more importantly, safely. Keep on knowing behind every festival the story and the learning as to how to celebrate and what is to gain out of it. That way, systematically, every festival we celebrate, we get maximum out of it and keep on spreading it and continuing it for generations to come. Guard against all those people who consider such a wonderful Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, and traditions as enemies and try to destroy us. Some of them keep only that as the job. Be protective. It's our dharma, beautiful it is. Just careful, thoda sa. So beautiful it is. Even the entire world, like yesterday we saw in the White House and all, they celebrated. They know the glory of it. Even in UK also, the PM is announced today, yesterday only, Indian origin. What he does for India, we don't know. But anyway, come back. We love you. We are with you. Let us learn together. Brighten our intellects with great knowledges, convictions. Live a good, noble life and succeed for ourselves and the world at large. That's the purpose of all these interactions. Other than that, no other malice, no other selfishness, kuch nahi. Our wonderful, lovely youngsters, as early as possible, if they can blossom fully like a flower in their own hearts, minds, and intellects, with all the knowledges, convictions, nobility, and express it outside for their own success and contribution to world. That is what is our fulfillment. Just learn, grow, enjoy. You don't even remember us. You don't need to even thank us. If at all you feel like, thank Krishna, thank Geeta Mata, thank Bhagavan Vyasa, thank Arjuna, thank all the gurus who protected, sustained Geeta ji and brought it up to us. Okay. Now, every day like that, today also prayers. And today's topic is the 52 and 53 slokas put together, which is a summary of what was said in last 7 8 slokas of chapter 2. The conclusion is what? Be matured in your intellect's stamina in such a way that you have thoroughly thought and understood your goal and you are convinced about that goal and means so beautifully well that after that, other than walking on the means and reaching the goal, none of the inner or outer confusions or influences are not disturbing you or deterring you from your goal. The goal may be spiritual, the goal may be national, cultural और your own personal, कुछ भी हो दिमाग को यूज करके अपने लक्ष्य को मार्ग को दृढ़ बनाकर उस मार्ग में उस लक्ष्य तक जाते रहना. While doing so, see to it that none of the outer and inner things influence you, affect you to deter from the path. Let you be that way strong in yourself. That is the only way to set the great goals, work towards them, achieve them. For everyone for that matter. But you being youth, if you make a habit of it from now, throughout life, many noble goals you can set to them, achieve them. What it is, we will see. First, let's do the prayers. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Guru Mantram. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ganapati Mantra to remove obstacles. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Saraswati Mata. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Hanumanji. Om Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogata Ajadyam Vak Patutvam Cha Hanumat Smaranat Bhavet. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Straight away we take up those two shlokas, study, try to understand. Chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, verses numbering 52 and 53. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Para Brahmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Dvitiyodhyayah Sankhya Yogaha Shri Bhagavanuvacha Dvipanchashattama Tripanchashattama Shlokau. Chant it. Very good shlokas they are. Yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatitarishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. Yada te moha kalilam बुद्धिरव्यतितरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च श्रुतिविप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधावचला बुद्धिः तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि श्रुतिविप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधावचला बुद्धिः तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि. Both of them together. यदा ते मोहकलिलं बुद्धिर्व्यतितरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च श्रुतिविप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधावचला बुद्धिः तदा योगम् अवाप्स्यसि. Tada yogam avapsyasi. Then only you will achieve your success in your goal. Yoga means success. In spirituality, the yoga means knowing the Lord. And for us, whatever the goal we have to achieve. Tada yogam avapsyasi. Then you will definitely succeed without fail. These shlokas too go together, 50 to 53. Word by word meaning, total meaning, connecting with the earlier portion, total thought today we do. With this, a beautiful portion gets concluded. Then these things will be elaborated throughout Gita in remaining 16 chapters. But immediate topic will be Arjuna's question, what are the signs of a person of emancipation, man of realization? Then in those 18 shlokas, Krishna tells beautiful things. Definitely 4 or 5 things we will learn. Now here, interesting. And I am sure you are so intelligent, calm and quiet to listen each of the sentence uttered and are able to catch the essence in it. What Bhagavan says is, whatever was said so far till the verse number 51, and you have practiced it, As a result of which, when you get this, when you enter into this mood, success comes to you. Hmm. Beautiful. These are the 3 4 points that are said. First point, listen, it's not difficult at all. Yada means when, whenever. Te means yours. Moha kalilam buddhi vyati tarishyati. When your buddhi crosses its stage of impurity called as confusion. Moha kalilam. Yada te buddhi moha kalilam vyati tarishyati. When your buddhi crosses the stage of confusion and enters into the stage of conviction. There are only two things: confusion, conviction. A confused person, always in confusion, ends up doing something wrong. Or the good thing also he may do half heartedly, not to the perfection level. But a person of conviction, I am convinced that this is what I have to reach. I'm convinced that this is a means to reach that. And I'm convinced that these are the resources required. I have gathered them. And I'm convinced that this is how I have to prepare. Is it not important? How wonderful it is. Luck works very rarely. But many of us have this ability of the intellect. When rightly used, then we will, with conviction, work and achieve. The other day when India has won the match with Pakistan, when that person was asked, he said, I didn't know how it happened, but it happened. So there the whole world country was praying Deepavali. Then the luck blessings also worked, obviously, along with skills and efforts. But hitting those 3 sixers in last 2 hours was, and there are some things which are inexplicable. That's a very rare thing. Very rarely happens. Same thing it happened to India in 1986. Last ball we were to win the match, but somebody from their team, they hit the six and he got the winning. And throughout for our history, that is a very pain. India lost that winning match. The other day also won the losing match. These things are, some are okay, you appreciate and all, okay. But we are not talking about those things which happen out of prayers, out of fortunes, etc. We are talking about the human being using the skills given to him, called as buddhi, and achieve. Clear? Now the point is what? Yada te moha kalilam buddhi vyatitarishyati. Means what? Te buddhi moha kalilam vyatitarishyati. Your intellect is no more in the zone of confusion. It transcended or traveled or crossed the zone of confusion into the status of absolute conviction. Like when you are passing out of the 10th standard, that time the buddhi is in moha kalila as to what to take up for this plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, and further. Because up to 10th it is common. Later on, there are very many options. Should I go for sciences? Should I go for the commerces? Should I go for the arts? Very many. Is it not? Then you take up science. Let us say many of them choose it. Then up to plus 2, again the science is common. But again in that, we want to go for medical, you want to go for engineering, you have to go for the architecture, you have to go for, in that the few options are there. So you are not yet clear about it. That's called buddhi, means intellect is in moha kalila, confusion, not in a state of decision. But somehow by your parents' force or explanation or your own thinking, discussion, and with your own friends or professors or lecturers, so too you got the counseling from an experienced institute. They give the career counselings and all. You came to a clarity that to my mind, to my parents' budget, this particular study is suitable to me. Anything it is. And no two persons have same mind, therefore they need not take same subject copying the other fellow. This is not correct. You see, if your mind is the bent of mind is of arts, if you take up science, it is very heavy to you. If you are the bent of mind is sciences, if you are taking a social or civil, you will be bored about it. So look into, take your time, see your bent of mind, that type particular subject you choose. So when you take decision that this is what I want to do, then you have paid the money, then you started going to college. That is the status of moha kalilam vyatitarishyati buddhi. Up to that level. Later on, again another Y road or cross road comes. Again, that time Buddhi in the Moha Kalila. Again, you take somebody's guidance and again cross that confused state to enter into the conviction state. That means what? Keep on immediately thinking and quickly coming to conviction and start working. Never remain always in the moha, delusion, or confusion, or wrong understanding, or misunderstanding. First point is this. Second, what is a sign that I have come to a conviction, no more in the zone of confusion? What is the sign of it? Second line. Tada ganta asi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya. Cha. Beautiful thought it is. After you are convinced, all interest which you had in using the data gained and analyzing, in approaching the people for guidance, do you do that again? श्रोतव्यस्य मीन्स और किसी से और सलाह लेना है. श्रुतस्य मीन्स ऑलरेडी जो सुना हूं उसको कंसिडर करना है. अबाउट दिस टू यू डोंट वरी, दैट इज कॉल्ड निर्वेदम गंता असि. मीन्स व्हाट? आई एम लाइक, बेटा आ जाओ, अब मैं तुमसे डिस्कस करना चाहता हूं, तुम्हारे क्या सूटेबल है करियर. You called me the day 10 days back, but so busy in my project, I could not. When an uncle calls you, what do you say? Uncle, I am not interested to listen to you. That is called as Nirvedam Ganta. Nirvedam means this not interested now. Shrotavya means for any of now discussion with you, you are a salaha. Not out of my anger with you or any reason, but because I was decided and I joined also. That much conviction about our goal and means we must have, that we don't need anybody again to consult. That firmness when you have, then with that firmness you perform well, and any of that field whatever it may be, your best performance will give you wonderful result. So on the other hand, yourself not decided, when the decision itself is not made, everywhere, like 3 days holidays came, then the mother and father you sit and discuss कि कहाँ जाए सेलिब्रेट करने 3 दिन. 3 दिन हो गए, डिसीजन ही नहीं हुआ. दिस कॉल्ड बुद्धि इज इन मोह कलिलम. But tomorrow onward, 3 days holidays, tonight only you sat. Then the father gave option to the children and to the mother wife. Then he said these are options. Then the budgeting, the timing, the travel, the places to see there. Keeping all this in mind, if you have come to a decision, that's called as first moha kalilam buddhi vyatitarishyati. Buddhi is no more in confusion. It is convinced there we have to go. This is a mode of transport. अपना कार लेंगे या टैक्सी लेंगे या ट्रेन में जो भी है. After you have decided now, do you consult anyone कि कहाँ जाना है 3 दिन? और somebody calls and tells you, अरे 3 दिन कहाँ छुट्टी है, मैं ये जा रहा हूँ, सोच रहा हूँ कि तुम भी जाए, आओगे क्या? What do you say? I am not interested, sir. I have decided where to go. We have booked also. Once this clarity comes, you won't give anybody chance to influence you. तुमको पता है अब क्या हो रहा है? Not only we are not firm in our decision, we are giving our mind intellect to such less informed people who are efficient to misguide us. It's a very powerful discussion, my dear youngsters. Don't neglect it. Don't make it what I say, unimportant. Especially those who are around 18, 19, 20. 14, 15, 16, 17. It's okay. You are still in a young age. But 18 से 25 वाले. Be careful about this. Use your brains, consult elders, make your goal career related, profession related, money related, and all. Stick to the means, keep on working towards it and achieve. The sign of that firmness is no more you consult anyone, nor anyone consult, also you don't get disturbed. Like in my life, I am convinced. No more moha kalilam, my buddhi is in. My conviction is one, whoever are available for them, the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Shastra, I will study and tell them. That is my goal, that is my means. No, I don't ask now anyone कि अभी मैं क्या करूं जिंदगी में. Even if somebody comes and tells, स्वामी जी कोई नौकरी तो नहीं आपको, चलिएगा हम थोड़ा बिजनेस करेंगे साथ में. I said no, I am very busy with my youth, my children, all the elders, my respectful elders who encourage me while listening to the classes. Do you have any doubt in my mind? No. Remember in life, doing and achieving is important. What to achieve? It is subjective. Any achievement is success. Like a cricketer achieved success in cricket, it is his joy. Footballer achieved success in his football, it is his joy. Is this cricket or football is not important. Succeeded or not is important. उसको वो पसंद है, इसको ये पसंद है, उसको वो टैलेंट है, इसको ये टैलेंट है, ये वो नहीं करेगा, वो ये नहीं करेगा, लेकिन दोनों ने मेहनत किया, जीत हासिल की. See the beauty of it. Whether you're doctor, lawyer, or engineer, we are not worried. In any of the fields chosen by you, have you put effort and succeeded for your own satisfaction and to serve the world? That is what is expected. Everybody cannot do everything, and nobody need to do everything, but everybody should do something. But what is that thing? You have to be very clear in your conviction. So this is the first shloka. Yada, when te buddhi, your intellect, mohakalilam yati tarishyati, crosses the confused state and established in the state of conviction regarding all these four aspects: your goal, your means, your resources, your planning. And according to the planning, using the resources, you are walking on the means to reach the goal. Sign of that is what? Tada gantasi nirvedam. Then you will be in the state of nirveda. About what? Shrotavyasya shrutasya. Means what? Neither you are interested to ask anyone anything, nor even anybody tells. You are not interested. Like many of the youngsters decided we will not listen to Geeta. उनका समझ बुद्धि में ऐसा हो गया, हम गीता नहीं सुनना. And thereafter anybody tells them, "Yeah, come to Gita classes. Swamiji is guiding us beautifully." He will not even listen to that. नहीं नहीं मैं बिजी हूँ, मैं खुद ही एक गीता अपना लेकर आऊँ. I do give a simple example, not to what do you call, टोंट मारने के लिए नहीं है, not to make you दुखी, but the idea is like that. But you have understood, some of you who are listening regularly, your buddhi is not in moha now. Should I go to classes or not of Gita? It is understood ki Bhagavan Krishna in Gita is giving all secrets of success. He is revealing it freely, which you spend lakhs of rupees in institutions and learn there. यहाँ फ्री में दे रहे, वहां पॉकेट में. मैं खुद ही आपको दूंगा दक्षिणा if you want. For listening. That's like gems of children. What you can give us? Nothing. Practice them, that's enough. So if you are convinced about it, your buddhi has crossed the state of confusion. It is in the state of conviction that every day Swami is giving us some tips, we'll listen. Then after if somebody tells you, भाई इस time पे चलो घूमने चलते हैं, और ये class क्यों attend कर रहे हो? You say, no, I know what I am doing. I know what for I am going. He loves us. He's trying to, working hard, trying his best to simplify the Gita knowledge, to put it in our language. You are convinced, then you don't go here and there. You don't get distracted by anybody. In the same way, life में as early as possible. मैं तो कहता हूँ by the age of 16, 17, you should be crossing the moha kalila sthiti of your buddhi. You should come to the state of conviction, at least about your study and career. And many of them are there. More important than conviction is sticking to that conviction. Again, don't get confounded or confused. नहीं तो कुछ बच्चे क्या होते हैं ना, दे जॉइन इंजीनियरिंग, डू इट 2 years, द सब्जेक्ट इज सो टफ, ऑल 4 semesters एवरी सब्जेक्ट इज पेंडिंग, देन दे गिव इट अप एंड जॉइन सम सिविल थिंग्स, ये वो वहाँ 1 साल करेंगे, वो भी छोड़ देंगे. फाइनली दे आर न घर का न घाट का. फाइनली 12th पास, डिग्री फेल्ड, नाउ देन लुकिंग फॉर सम वर्क समवेयर. आर देयर नॉट पीपल? इज इट नॉट? दैट्स बिकॉज यू आर नॉट फर्म इन योर डिसीजन. कुछ भी हो जाए, मैं मेहनत करता हूँ, पास करूंगा. अदर्स पास इन 1 attempt, आपको 3 लगते होंगे, क्या है? डू इट. So too regarding the jobs. Same thing. They have done engineering and they really applied and they got the job. But the work is so tough, or you are sent here and there, you are made a member of project. अब इतना मुश्किल होता है, I can't do, then what to do? Join marketing. Marketing is so important, therefore join accounts. That also important, therefore सब्जी भेजो भाई. अरे यार, ठीक है, सब्जी बेचना is not a small work. It also needs lot of skills. You should know where's the wholesale market, which time to go to get fresh things for less cost, and where to put your shop for good sales, how to manage the accounts. Nothing in the world is easy. Are you understanding? Yada te moha kalilam buddhi vyatitarishyati. Don't be in a long time confused state. Whether it was study, your career, so to marriage, by the age of 24, as a man or a girl, 25, शादी होना चाहिए बस. Otherwise, mind is distracted, confused. At the age of 40, you marry, then 45 children. Then by the time they go to 20, you are 65. All nonsense. Chat mangani, phat byah, that talak nahi. Immediately have children in a year or two, live a very good life of grahastha. That's the what. While doing your own career and all. And by the age you are 42, like see Rishi Sunak, he is the prime minister of the nation, but only 42. Both of his children already early married, and so that's how the examples. Anyway, that's a different subject. I'm not interested. My point is, moha kalil mein nahi rehna buddhi. Don't be always in confusion and get misguided by others. Get an authentic guidance from someone, come to a conviction, and never change it. That's the meaning of moha kalilam buddhirvyati tarishyati. Test for it. Tada gantasi nirvedam. Shrotavavyasya shrutasya. Many people are not in this state of conviction, therefore they are always confused. When they go to a hotel, then also they read the entire menu and they ask the servant, फिर क्या क्या आपके पास? Then he will tell all that. अब इसमें से आपका होटल में कौन सा अच्छा बनता है, आज कौन सा ताज़ा है. अरे बाबा, that fellow gets fed up. Yeah, little data you must know, no doubt. But you should be firm, no? You came to the hotel with this hunger, this is your budget, but I would 1 minute में देख कर ये order करना चाहिए. But these fellows are always confused. So too he goes to a shop to buy a ready-made shirt. Your size, your color, which is matching to you, your budget, फटाफट भाई ये देखो 1500 2000 के रेंज में, आई मीन एल साइज लार्ज टाइप, सो देखो फुल शर्ट और हाफ शर्ट तो दिखा दो. कलर्स ही होना चाहिए. 10 दिखा दिया उनने, आपने 5 शॉर्ट लिस्ट कर ली, यू वांट टू बाई 2, अमंग दोस 5 2 यू हैव सेलेक्टेड, हो गया 2 मिनट ऑनलाइन पेमेंट कर दिया, हो गए. 10 शॉप्स घूमा, कुछ कहीं नहीं खरीदा और घर आ गए वापस. आर यू सीइंग द मेंटालिटी ऑफ पीपल लाइक दैट? एंड दे स्टार्ट दिस कंफ्यूज्ड वे एट द यूथ एज, till they die they are still confused. Should I die at home or should I die in the hospital? And they die in the ambulance. In between, neither here nor there. Always you are in confusion only, हमेशा. या फिर नाखून चबाते रहते, खत्म हो गया, पड़ोसी का लेके, उसको भी नहीं है, वो भी चबाने लगा, चबाना आदमी. Never be in that. Firm, quick. Some are 80 years, still they are confused. एंड सम आर एक्सपर्ट्स इन कंफ्यूजन अबाउट एवरीथिंग, बट जिंदगी तो चलता है, पशुओं का भी चल रहा है, पक्षियों का चल रहा है, तो क्यों नहीं चलेगा? हर एक बंदे का चलेगा, लाइफ तो चलेगा, कंफ्यूज हो, इंटेलिजेंट हो, वर्किंग और नॉट वर्किंग, मरने तक सबका जिंदगी चलता है. बट दैट्स नॉट वी आर एज ह्यूमन बींग्स. You have to be firm in your goal, means keep on working. Test is you are not deterred by any inner and outer confusion. Okay? This is shloka 1. Yada, when te buddhi mohakalilam vyatitarishyati, no more in doubt, it is in conviction. Test for it is what? Tada gantasi nirvedam, shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. No more you consult anyone, nor anyone comes and tries to tell you, you are going to listen. Then next sloka. In this way, Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala samadhau achala buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. In this way, Shruti vipratipanna te buddhi. Why was the buddhi was convinced, confused? Shruti vipratipanna. You allow every fellow to talk to you, and each one talks opposite. You transcended that state, and Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyati nischala. That confused चला जाकर निश्चलता आ जाता है आपके बुद्धि में. समाधौ, in your conviction, tada yogam avapsasi. Then only you will be able to focus your all resources, apply them, reach. Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthasyate nischala samadhau achala buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. Means what? Till the goal is reached, guarding yourself against every of the inner or outer influences to derail from this goal, and means when you are conscious, then you reach out. So in case of Arjuna, he decided to fight war, but he was confused by Sanjaya's words. And then again he wants the kingdom, he wants success. It's your life. You just come to conviction, you put the efforts and reach out. Now, this whole portion is intellect empowered to think with a proper authority and guidance to come to the clear understanding of what you want to achieve and how to achieve. After that, whether somebody out of sentiments or emotions or obligations or compulsions, in whatever the way they are trying to tell something other than what we have chosen, we should not get disturbed. Like Arjuna here, he came with conviction to fight the war. The moment he saw Bhishma, Drona, and Duryodhana and his own people, he got into such a confusion. कि लड़ू कि ना लड़ू, लड़े तो भी प्रॉब्लम, नहीं लड़ू तो प्रॉब्लम. He was so tired in his intellect, mind and all, he left the bow and arrow, sat down like a most ineffective, non-performing personality. Bhagavan gives the Gita knowledge. This is how the Gita guides us. Now, how beautiful is this guidance? How important is this guidance? That take the help of elders, teachers, use your own intellect and decide your goal and also the means and gather resources and plan, work towards that. Let whole world. What was said earlier was the pairs of opposite should not disturb you. What is said now is what? Your own mind after halfway should not get confused, nor anybody comes to tell you as if something is greater. तब भी बोलो होता होगा वो बाद में देखेंगे, पहले तो मैं ये गोल चुन लिया, let me reach it out. Or else you leave it and go somewhere there, and that person told you something, you are doing it, third fellow will come and tell you something. इस तरह से you will never reach anywhere. निश्चय, the interesting story of that father and son and the donkey. Is it not? Father and son are going from one place to other with the donkey. Somebody, a group was coming the other side. One of them said, what a useless, unintentional father and son. The donkey to ja raha hai. Donkey is to bear the weight. Useless fellow, they are not using the donkey. Somebody can should sit. They said and went. Then the father thought, yeah, correct hai. Then he said he made his son to sit. कुछ देर गए, then another group came. He saw that such a young fellow, he is sitting on the donkey, father is walking. What is this? He said. Naturally, after some time, he heard that bete ko utar ke he sat and he was moving. After some another group came, he said, young boy walking and this father who can walk, he is making walk. Then after some time he got on. Other fellow said, but ये प्रॉब्लम से तो डोंकी है तो दोनों को डो सकता है वो दोनों बैठो. देन दोनों बैठ गए. कुछ देर के बाद somebody said कि तुम गधे हो कि वो गधा है कि दोनों दोनों गधे पे बैठते हो दो गधे एक गधे पे. Then they got down. After some time, some group said, he said, you two people, human being, donkey, you are sitting on that. How long it is? You should have some kindness. Then what to do? You tie the donkey and carry it. Then they tied two legs and hands of donkey. They started carrying. Is there any end in our life? We go on getting confused this way by everybody's opinion. Now, got understanding with this example how when we go on giving our ears to everybody, we get confused in life about everything. That is why the Guru, mother and father, Shastra, they are the only, not only our loving, selfless well wishers, but they know exactly how we can excel and study and grow in life, succeed in life. Others have little information. They will consult Guru, Shastra, and parents come to decision firmly and use this little time, even though it is 100 years. देखते देखते खत्म होता है वो. That time, use it for your own some or the other achievements. So, yada te moha kalilam buddhirvyati tarishyati. You are no more confused. Conviction. Conviction is tested by tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavya shrutasya. You never want to listen anything more. Even if somebody tells you, you deny it. I have no more interest because I am pakka in all my aspects. Like when you are first time into the flight, how to put the belt and all, you are convinced. But 10, 20 times you travel, you know, then that air hostess asks, may I help you, sir? No, I know how to put. I just want one more belt because my belly is so big. You know it. Okay. Now second shloka is what? श्रुति विप्रतिपन्नाते. सुन सुनकर कंफ्यूज हुआ तुम्हारा दिमाग. यदा स्थास्यते निश्चला समाधौ. Here samadhi is meditation for meditation. It's all spiritual slokas, but I'm not telling you in that angle. And don't imagine this Geeta only for outer world success. In the outer world success meaningless. कितना भी पाओ एक दिन खत्म होता है, सब छोड़ कर ही मरना पड़ता है finally. Ultimate goal is only Bhagwan. Anyway, that I'll tell you when you come after 30, 40 years, if still I am alive. So, Shruti Vipratipanna. Shruti means sun sunke. Vipratipanna means confused. Te buddhi. Your buddhi. Yada sthasyate nischala. When it comes to nischalata, because of the earlier shlokas conviction, tada, then only your efforts are properly put, your resources are properly used, karte karte, you will reach the goal. Goal can be anything. So now what are the 4-5 things therefore? Where from we have to start as an essence only in 3-4 minutes. First thing is 44th shloka. Be clear. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. I told you the other day also. Buddhi should have the nishchaya of the goal as well as the means, and we want to work hard. When you are in this way walking towards the goal, what happens? Ki, it is in 41st shloka, sorry. Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana. You are clear goal. Even though you are in the goal clear, somebody else comes and tells you the pushpita vakya of some immediate pleasures or temptations. If you allow them to influence you, you forget your goal and means and get destroyed. All the youth so powerful in their knowledge, ability, so much resourceful because parents, yet they don't excel in their study career because of this. Some of the friends in their own schools, colleges, hostels, because they have that type of background with their parents. That's how their habitual life. They influence these good youngsters also. What they say, अरे कॉलेज में पढ़ने के लिए थोड़ी आया है, मौज मस्ती करना है, ये जिंदगी दोबारा नहीं आएगा, ये जिंदगी दोबारा ना मिलेगा, है कोई मूवी भी है. And you take it so seriously, and you start going with that fellow for this eating, that drinking. Minute by minute time is going, day by day the mind is getting rotten, and the time of exams, all that, the parents are excited. I send my child with lakhs of rupees to that college or hostel. They were waiting for this fellow to do well in exam. Tu फंस गए इसमें. And those youngsters, once in a while in you realize and say, यार बहुत हो गया, अब मुझे जाकर पढ़ना है, do you think they will leave you? अरे क्या पढ़ोगे, बाद में देखेंगे, देखा बहुत कुछ, कुछ तो हो जाएगा, जब आएगा प्रॉब्लम तब देखेंगे कुछ. These are all back आने वाले भयंकर शब्द. And we are so weakling in our mind, ना, intellect, सबके बातें सुनते रहते हैं and destroy our life. And ultimately, when the life is destroyed because no study, no job, none of these fellows whose words you heard and destroyed yourself will be coming to answer you or help you. They may excel because they have other ways. Their father already has got business, they join that business, and they don't need business, they have a lot of money. तुमको तो ऐसा नहीं है ना. That's what the second point. Pushpitam vacham pravadanti. Don't get carried away by the words flowery used by your own friend circle who try to deter you from your noble goal. Next one, they are what? Kamatmanaha, Swargaparaha, Janma Karma Falapradam, Kriya Vishesha Baulam. They tempt you with so many things. ये सिनेमा देखेंगे, वो होटल जाएंगे, ये ग्राउंड में जाकर प्लेंगे खेलेंगे, वो पार्क में जाएंगे, ये आईमैक्स में जाएंगे, ये शॉपिंग करेंगे. And they are interested in that because they don't have goal in their life. Should we listen to them? Listen about it. How Bhagwan is guiding us. तो गीता सब है, अपना जिंदगी है. In this world, millions are there. People above 60. Among them, only 0.005% are the great achievers and contributors. All others are just managing their life. Do you want to be an achiever and contributor, or you have to be धक्का मुक्का खा के जिंदगी जीना? सोच लो. If you want to be a great achiever and contributor, these things you have to follow of Krishna and protect yourself. If not, you will be in that 99.999%. हाँ, somehow गए कॉलेज स्कूल पढ़े, कुछ धक्का मुक्का खा के पास हो गए, नौकरी मिला, वो कर रहे थे, वो तनख्वाह आया, तो जिंदगी चली, अब मरने वाले. छी 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 छी. Next one, what he said? Karmanyavadikaraste. Be careful about not giving up the work. Focus on the work while doing. Don't worry about the results. So too, Samatva Yoga was said, Siddhya Siddhyoho. In the present, don't worry about the future result. In the same way, intelligent action is more important than no action without intelligence. So too, only intelligence without doing action also is not useful. Then we saw the next one, yoga karmasu kaushalam. At the higher level, mein, spiritually seen, keep on focusing on given goals and achieve them. Don't worry about small little things. Finally, yesterday we saw karmajam phalam tyaktva janma bandha vinmuktaha anamayam padam gachanti. It was purely spiritual thought, wherein I am doing only my duties. Through the performance of the duty, only goal expected is my mind is freed from disturbances and lazinesses. It is very active and energetic. That mind I use for study of Shastra, knowing the God. That's so for spiritual person. The summary of all that is simply this one. यदा ते मोहकलिलं बुद्धिर्व्यतितरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च. Then श्रुति विप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा शास्त्रस्य निश्चला समाधौ अचला बुद्धिः तदा then only you get the goal. So all these things 3 or 4 times you listen, then get the summary written in your own language. Make like this. 1. I should not die without achieving. Second, I must achieve as a great goal as possible. 3. What should be my goal? Let me go to experts with their discussion Take 1 or 2 months and decide. Then what are the means? What are the resources? What is the planning? Once this is done, while doing it, it is not a smooth ride. The temptations come, how to avoid them. The threatenings come, how to avoid them. The pitfalls come, how to avoid them. The frightenings come, how to avoid them. The obstacles come, how to avoid them. This is how. And how to replenish my resources. How to keep on keeping myself inspired. Is it not? Never expect the results immediately to come. Karmanyavadikara Mahaphalesh. And how much you are tired, fatigued, exhausted, if required, take little rest. But don't take so much rest that you get rested. Not again is capable of doing anything. All this put together is the secrets of success, whether it is a spiritual goal, whether it is a goal for money, goal for career, or for culture and tradition, goal of serving nation, anything कुछ भी हो आप वो चुन लो. And these 4-5 things, कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते माफलेषु जिंदगी भर याद रखना. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि के कुरनंदना जिंदगी भर याद रखना. समत्वम योग उच्चते जिंदगी भर याद रखना. योग हो कर्म सुकौशलम जिंदगी भर याद रखना. If you have any doubt, listen to the earlier lectures. I can't assure you, promise you that in one lecture I can make you understand. It depends on what state of mind you have. Very sleepy, very lethargic, very gross, very extroverted, disturbed. And how can I convey it? How can a doctor give injection to patient or the child if he's so much disturbed and list? होगा नहीं कि खून लेना होता है because of test. नो हैंड हिला रहे हो आप, you are not available. How can? So to the surgery करना है. If your vitals are not permitting for surgery or the parameters are not normal, doctor will postpone it. I can't do it today, he says. In the same way, in what state of mind you are, I don't know, depending on that, what you receive it. But clarity we are trying to give to the best of our ability regarding how youth can make use of Gita to empower, inspire them intellectually for their own successes in life. All said and done, Gita is for spiritual goal only, final. Never limit Gita only for worldly achievements, though it is helpful. And when you learn from Gita and use it, be considerate. Be the person of gratefulness. Tell the people कि मुझे गीता से प्रेरणा मिला. I was losing heart. I was getting confounded, confused. In fact, I was feeling that I can't do anything, achieve anything. After listening Gita only, I'm slowly getting inspired to use my intellect rightly, thoroughly. I'm getting my convictions. I am clear about my goal. This is how I'm working day in and day out on myself. These are the improvements coming to me. ऐसा कहना गीता का महिमा सब जगह गुणगान करे so that everyone gets support from Geeta ji. Thank you very much for today's your patient audience. Tomorrow onwards we will see Bhagavan telling about the qualities of a person of perfection. It's a very good one. Let us listen. Thank you. Let every day of yours be Deepavali and Dashahara with all successes born out of your efforts, born out of your own wisdom. Thank you. Love you.